What's up, guys? Flexing Joe. Underneath 3 layers, there's a bicep in there, I promise you. And I am headed home from work. I love that the days are getting longer because it feels like I'm getting out earlier than I normally do. However, I'm pretty much out at the same time, but it just feels earlier because the sun is up longer. So I can't wait for summer to get here. But I'm off the next 7 days from work, which is great. I'm going, I'm not doing anything, going anywhere. I'm really just off from one job, my main career, to work at my other job, which I haven't spoke about very much, but I'm a demo representative for MTS Nutrition. And so what I do is just go to different gyms and health clubs and supplement stores and sample out the protein, and it's live sampling, so I make the shake on the spot for you. You try it, you can try the products on the spot, and then obviously ultimately the goal is that you buy them. I have a link down below, flexingjoe.com will redirect you right to Tiger Fitness to buy the MTS products. I started taking MTS about a year before actually getting involved with that company, so I stood behind the company and their products for a year, just buying them online and taking them before actually being a part of the company. So I hope that speaks volumes to you, on my integrity, that I'm not just trying to push a supplement line that is bogus or isn't very good, because truth be told, MTS has got some friggin' awesome products. Their flavors are really, really good. You got to check it out. Just check out the link down below. Check on their flavors of their Machine Whey, apple pie, the chocolate coconut cookie, chocolate peanut butter cookies and cream. Actually, it's not chocolate peanut butter, it's just peanut butter cookies and cream. Even their regular chocolate was amazing. And I've always been a chocolate guy, and I can actually drink the MTS vanilla straight, like with nothing in it. No peanut butter, no banana, no berries, just straight water and protein powder, because even their vanilla tastes that good. So I really would encourage you to check out MTS if you have not tried them already, and if you have tried them already, click the link down below and order some more for yourself, especially that chocolate coconut cookie. I just ordered 2 tubs of that, and I know it's like a limited edition type of thing. I don't know how long it's gonna be around, so you definitely want to get some of that. But I also would like to answer a question basically from one of you guys, from a subscriber, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting from you guys lately. I've been getting a lot more subscribers lately, a lot more people interacting with the videos, and I love it. Keep it up. So one of the questions I got is like what my current training split is, because I mentioned in my video that I uploaded about going and getting the pedicure and all that I was going to the gym to train titties. Well, all right, so that's on a Friday. So they're like, well, International Chest Day is Monday. But so here, let me cover my current training split. I train 5 days a week. My work schedule Saturday and Sunday prohibits me from actually being able to get to a gym to train, so I take those 2 days off. If I could, I probably would train a 6th day, or not take 2 consecutive days off in a row. I would take a like Sunday, Wednesday off or something like that. But I can't, so I make my schedule and everything else work for me, and balance that with the home life, the kids, and this and that. So right now, Mondays and Thursdays are back day, and I predominantly will train like back, like rear delts, traps, buys on Mondays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Fridays, I will do chest, shoulders, and basically meaning I mostly just focus on the lateral raise portion, because your front delts do get a lot of work, and with all the pressing movements for chest anyways, and triceps obviously, and then Wednesdays are legs. So why do I only hit legs 1 day a week? Well, honestly, because I train legs like a man. I don't puss out. I go balls to the wall, and my legs have always responded really well to that style of training, but to the point where sometimes I'm not ready to train them again in 3 or 4 days. And that's probably a sign that I might be overdoing it, but it's worked out for me so far in terms of leg development and growth, and I've been kind of bottom heavy anyways. when I look at both my parents as far as like genetics, I don't know that they have the genetics to get extremely big legs, but like, my mother always had decent legs. If she gained weight, like if she got heavier, she would gain a lot of it in her legs too. And I know I inherited that part of it as far as like storing fat, because it seems like I really am like washing the fat off my frame like top down, and my thighs and thighs, my quads, hamstrings are not quite in to where I would want them to be, but my back is pretty lean. So and obviously I continue to get leaner all over, but that's one thing that I definitely got from my mom's side of things is gaining and retaining like fat in the lower body, which is, I guess, kind of weird. My dad had decent legs and did do track, but it's not like he had like these overwhelming great calves. I mean, my dad's, even if you look at my dad's build or my grandfather's build, his father, pretty tall, skinny, long limbs, and they both got, my dad's belly is probably a little bit bigger than my grandpa's belly, but that's kind of their build. They're not really, neither one of them is overly muscular. So, but back to that training split, that's what works for me, and I feel like my upper body needs to catch up to my lower body. So by doing 2 workouts each week, I try to target them to doing different exercises each week. So a lot of times my workouts on Mondays are very similar, and my workouts on Thursdays are very similar. So and the same thing with chest, like Tuesdays workouts week to week are similar, and Fridays are similar as well. There are some exercises that I do try to do more often and that I think are more beneficial for me in the, like, my structure, my frame, things that I want to do, areas that I need to develop. But really, overall, I like this split. I feel like it is working pretty well. I think that I will focus a little bit more on shoulder development. And I will be honest, there are a lot of times and not so much for rear delts, but like on chest day, where I don't do like any lateral raises at all. I very rarely do pressing movements because I just kind of think about like the shoulder joint, and that's kind of unnatural. But and that's just kind of my take on it. And I've talked to a friend of mine who's a doctor about it, and he did agree. I mean, the shoulder's a fragile joint, not meant to bear weight downward, like in that position. However, there is an added benefit to the muscle growth of doing the overhead press. However, I don't think you need to be doing it like Ronnie Coleman 315, like lean back, arched, trying to do one of those things. I think that you can get a lot out of the exercise, like shoulder exercises, shoulder presses, by doing them strict, the Arnold press, etc. Things that will really get the delts burning and on fire and still build a reasonable amount of muscle. So, and I think that if you want to go heavy, you need to, heavier, you need to be cautious and also check your ego. I mean, what is going heavy on the shoulder press really going to do for you? And would you benefit from putting more energy into heavier deadlifts or squats? And obviously I feel the answer is yes. I mean, but you got guys who go to the gym and they do heavy shoulder presses week in and week out, and then they snap their shit up and they wonder why they can't go to the gym and train anymore, and they're frustrated because they got a shoulder injury and they hit 35, 40 years old and they got to have rotator cuff surgery or something like that because they're just not smart. So, I am in this for the long haul, and I'm in it to, train smart and build a well-developed physique. So, going into the off season, which I'm excited for after the show, am I going to continue with the same workout schedule? Yes, I am. That is my intentions. My intentions are to do that, but also get a little more structured and detailed with it, to maybe even to the point where I have written down workouts and a set plan for when I get to the gym. I have written some plans for other people and modeled some similar workouts, but I don't always follow those workouts to the T. And sometimes when machines are taken or occupied or whatever, I won't go use them. I'll go do something different. Or, I might go lighter or vary the rep ranges or whatever the case may be. So I think I've just become a little more structured in my approach. But and a little more documented in my approach, but the workout split itself will remain the same. So I hope that answers the question, and I hope that was informative enough. Obviously, if you have any more questions about my workout split and why I do it, just comment down below. I do check the comments frequently, so, and I get the alerts or whatever, so I will get back to you. And well, honestly, I think that's really it for this video. I'm going home to do some cardio on that Squeaky S tread climber thing that I have set up as a treadmill, because I don't like using it as a tread climber. It gets awful reviews. Flexing Joe not approved. And I think it's tilapia for dinner tonight, honestly, which is fine. I don't care. Cutting the carbs a little bit lower again, and then tomorrow will be a high carb day, so excited about that one. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I said, keep up the support. I'm really loving it, and I'm 20 days out and feeling great, and looking forward to competition, and looking forward to the off season. So right now it's Project Light Heavyweight, and then May 1st begins Project Heavyweight. So I appreciate you guys for watching and being part of my fitness journey or adventure or path, whatever you want to call it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.